How y'all doing? This is week one. This is week one of Wealth Wednesdays, right? And we got to get to the money, right? But not just the money. So let's stop there because I need y'all to shift y'all focus. Because y'all thought it was going to be about chasing the bag, didn't y'all? It's not. This is about a holistic approach to life, money, and love, all right? A holistic approach. We have to touch and tap every areas. So as y'all go throughout these courses, you'll begin to see that we're expounding beyond just understanding money and the capitalistic world that we live in, or capitalistic country that we live in the United States. Like, yes, America is the biggest capitalistic country in the world, but we got to first understand how to live a holistic life so we can bring all these aspects together. Sex, money, and love all work together, but right now, let's talk about how to understand financially and shift our focus from just understanding money, but how can we utilize it, right? But let me break it down. So we have the accumulation theory and then the value creation theory in America, right? So the accumulation theory is where we're playing a zero-sum game. Financial managers or fund managers would love to tell you that life is a zero-sum game, and what a zero-sum game is, if I'm winning, then somebody else is losing. We can't both be winning, right? So in order for me to make more money, me to accumulate more equity, you have to be losing some kind of value. So I'm gonna ask myself, how can I make the most money with the least amount of effort? How can I get everything I want from this job without giving anything else in return? And then what benefit is this to me? And only what is the benefit to me? So most times you'll hear in a business deal, if both sides walk away from the table dissatisfied in some extent, that's a good deal. The reason why is because if one person is more satisfied than the other, and there's only one side that walks away from the table dissatisfied, then somebody got everything they want out of that deal. So it wasn't a give and take. That was a zero-sum game that somebody just played, and somebody just lost, right? So the value creation, which is where you both walk away from the table equally dissatisfied, but equally with enough of what y'all wanted that y'all made the deal work in the first place, is GTB, right? GTB. What GTB stands for is give, take, balance. Give, take, balance. Give, take, balance. The reason why it's give, take, balance is because you must sacrifice some, so to give, but you get some to take, and then that's what creates the balance in the world. That's why I said when you create a business deal, most times you're looking to both walk away equally dissatisfied because y'all gave something of equal value to get something of equal value, and that created the balance to make the deal work, right? So when we're asking ourselves in the value creation, how productive can I be with my time? How will this opportunity increase my value? And what are the long-term opportunity costs towards my decisions? Well, what are the long-term opportunity costs of my decisions to my end goal, right? And the reason why you want to specifically know this last one right here is because you never understand how this affects the longevity of your purpose, the longevity of what you desire in life. You can't make the proper decisions today because your decisions today are going to affect everything that happens tomorrow. All right. So we want to know specifically this last thing, which is what are our long-term opportunity costs of every decision that we make. But it gives us our give, take, balance, right? So three examples: your job, your significant other, and then a dealership all have a give, take, balance, right? At your job, they require 8 hours of your time to come in, be productive, and do work in order to help us output value into the world. And then they give you value back in paying you compensation, right? Which you deem enough because you're there for 8 hours, 40 hours a week, every day, Monday to Friday. All right? Your significant other, you're giving a certain portion of yourself up in order for y'all to be in cohesiveness, because you can't go into a relationship being the same person you were when you were single. She is not going to accept that. We all understand that as men and as women, you understand the fact that I can't be that same individual because when I was single, I was doing different things. I was going different places. I was hanging out with different people. So certain aspects of that you have to give up in order for you and your relationship to properly be happy and healthy, right? A dealership, they require money from you or any kind of financing, which is sufficient enough to purchase the vehicle that you want, and then they give you the vehicle. You can't bring the financing and the money and then not walk away with the car. It's not how that works. It's a value exchange. The value that you get back is a vehicle that you can drive around in, and it always looks beautiful, up to your quality and your standards, right? So let's walk over here. And how do we determine our value creation inside this world, right? When we're looking at determining our value creation, we're looking at what is our sole purpose. Soul purpose, Twiz. What is soul purpose? Your soul purpose is all the talents, abilities, and skills that you have that you'll do for the rest of your life. It's your passion. What is your passion inside of you that you'll do for the rest of your life without ever getting paid for it? That's your soul purpose. It doesn't matter where you got to go or what that talent and skill is. If you'll do it for the rest of your life and be happy, that's a key. Be happy doing that thing for the rest of your life because it is a passion. That's your desire. That's your sole purpose because you don't need payment. You don't need payment to do it because you're going to do it regardless. You getting paid on top of that is just an extra incentive for you to do it more. You'll hear some people saying that I lost my passion to do a certain thing, a certain skill or a talent because it no longer became fun for me. It was no longer exciting. My passion has dissipated, right? Human life value, that is everything that you are without all the material resources, right? So if I don't have this shirt, if I don't have these markers no more, and I had to speak with you all from just the knowledge I have in my head, without all this up on the board, that's my human life value, which I could. Because it's in my head. I wrote all this without looking at notes. That's my human life value. I can re-explain and regurgitate this to any individual. And we can break it down to simpler levels if we need to properly get you or to properly allow you to grasp the information that I'm trying to teach, right? So how do we get there? How do we get to soul purpose and human life value? Well, first you have to rediscover yourself. And I meant rediscover right there, my bad, but rediscover yourself, right? You have to find out exactly what you like. We have been conditioned and trained to go along with certain things as you went through the education system, as you went through life, as you were nurtured by your parents, aunties, uncles, and other family members. They have told you, go this path, go this route, do this career field because it'll make the most money or it'll keep you in there for the longevity or it's the next up and coming thing. But is that really what you liked? Is that really your sole purpose, your passion? Is that what you love to do? Are you happy? Like I said, we're here to live a long, happy, and healthy life. It is not simply to work a 9 to 5 and be in and out of a job, tired when we get home, frustrated with our significant other because we're not really happy on the job, but we can't show our frustrations to our boss because if we do, we might get fired. Rediscover yourself. Start journaling. Start going on walks so you can open up your mind. You can really figure out, what in life did you want to do? Or are you doing what you want to do and you just want to make a little slight shift to a better position with a better company, right? Allow your imagination, or like I like to say, allow your inner kid to come back out. One of the things that I've started doing is back coloring. It's one of the small little things that we used to do as kids that just allowed our imagination to run wild. And our parents used to always put our coloring pages that we used to do in church or the coloring books that they used to bring home and they'll take it and put on the refrigerator. And you were the proudest child ever because you was like, I colored that. That was my imagination, my creativity. It didn't matter what you colored, if you colored inside the lines, outside the lines. Like, it was just the fact that somebody appreciated the work that you did and you took pride in that, even as a child. And it allowed your imagination to just run wild. We came up with all kind of concepts and ideas. Used to play house, fort, family as a child. So allow your inner kid to come out so you can rediscover like what were those beginning passions? What led you to the career fields that you wanted to be in? Or are you in those career fields and is it still your passion? Are you still happy? Right? And the last but not least, reflect on the decisions that you made up until this point. What are the intentions that you had behind those decisions? Were they because of money? Were they out of necessity? Were they because you actually want to do them? Identify those intentions. understand those intentions, and you'll be able to better change your trajectory or continue down that path deeper into what you really want to do. Right? So just a quick reflection. We have accumulation versus value creation. Value creation is where you want to be because you're taking something of an equal value that you just gave, and it's creating a balance in the world. Because there's no such thing as a zero-sum game or give and not get anything back. Right? You have to give in order to get. You have to sacrifice something. There has been sacrifices all throughout the world, and you must sacrifice something in order to get your desired end result. Whether it be time, effort, or concentration, is either tangible or intangible. It does not matter. All right? Your sole purpose and human life value, you have to determine that for yourself. Everybody's sole purpose and human life value might be different, or even slightly different upon the path in which you want to get there. So when you determine what your sole purpose and human life value is, then you can further create the trajectory which is proper for you. Everybody's path is not the same, right? And then ask yourself these 3 questions. Rediscover yourself again. Like, what do I love to do? What was my beginning passions? Like, where did I start? And how did I get here? Allow your imagination to start running wild. Do something creative. Paint, art, sing, dance. It doesn't matter. Whatever allows your imagination to start flowing again, do that thing. You'll begin to see, what your true passions, what your true skills are, right? And then reflect on the decisions that you made up until this point, and then question those decisions. Okay, so why did I do that? Why did I go to Tuskegee University? Why did I pledge Kaplan? Why did I grow my hair out? Why do I color? Why do I teach financial literacy? Reflect on every decision that you've made, and then you can properly understand your passions, your goals, your desires, and where you're going from here. All right? So look, y'all have a great day. That's Wealth Wednesdays. This is the first class of many. This is getting your beginning steps started of your trajectory, right? Financial wholeness, but not just financial wholeness and the foundation of financial literacy, but a holistic approach to how to properly live life. None of this up here was about how to make money. None of this was about how to make money. It's about how to understand the basics and foundations that the money is built upon. And we'll further go in depth about it. So stay tuned, stay focused, and we're going to stay getting our wealth foundation built. All right? Y'all have a great day. That's Wealth Wednesdays. We out.